Hello, traders, and welcome to TradingWithBill.com. I'm Bill. We're in Thailand. Oh man, it don't look good out there. We got a lot of dark clouds out there this morning. Just after 6:30, 6:38 to be exact, which would be 1938 on a Tuesday night on Wall Street. So ready to start a new trading day. I just got to throw something out here to Minnie. There was a great comment Minnie sent me. And it was pretty cool. I was about a half hour before London Open, and I happened to look at my emails, and there was this message from her. And I have to say, it was really awesome that they said what they said about the markets. It said, "Wow, these markets are really like crazy." I think that's the way they put it, and it put a funny look on my face because I was like, I was agreeing, like the markets were like really doing some wild stuff. But hey, listen, the positive to that is that the markets are moving. And that's the good thing. I don't like the way they're moving, but at least they're moving. Let's take a look at what's going on today. If I'm not mistaken, isn't today today's Fed Day, isn't it? Anyhow, what happened so far? We had employment change out of New Zealand, and that was a good number. And the charts don't show any niceness to that. Also, unemployment rate, there's the problem right there, 4.5 versus 4.4. That's why we got a big down candle right at the moment. Coming up, we have China, the Gaxon Manufacturing PMI, nationwide HPI, month-to-month, year-on-year. You always got Spanish Manufacturing PMI, Italian, French, German Manufacturing PMI, which is a big one. The Euro PMI, Great British Pounds Manufacturing PMI for July. Ooh, it's PMI day. OPEC meeting. Who cares? We're going to talk about oil. I got a great theory on this oil thing. Anyhow, ADP non-farm employment change comes out today. Should be interesting to see how the numbers are. You know, things are looking good. Manufacturing PMI out of the States, of course. ISM manufacturing, which I like to watch for July. Crushing crude oil inventories as always on a Wednesday, and I am almost positive tomorrow. Yes, and we have a FOMC interest rate decision, which we don't expect any change. The statement is what is going to be the key here. Is the statement. So just if you're watching stuff, that's probably what you want to watch for, is the statement. I will hopefully be looking at the stars, snoring. yeah. That's 2 in the morning for me. So yeah, I won't be around. Sorry, I will not be around. All right, so let's take a look at what happened here in the U.S. Now, look at this oil. This is pretty interesting. How this, grinded its way up a little bit, had a down day, another up day. Here we are yesterday. With this big red candle. I was in the U.S. session yesterday, and it was about 45 minutes into the U.S. session. Oil dumped like over $1 in like a second. It just all of a sudden just dumped. And like I said yesterday, I'm only in the New York session for about 90 minutes, and then I'm like crashed. But I don't know why that had happened and stuff like that. However, if you trade oil, I mean, this is a great buying opportunity, right? You just want to buy from here. We are at good resistance right here. I'm sorry, support. We're at great support right here, and just look to take this back up to 70. It's having a hard time getting through $70 barrel. So we'll just buy it. This is a great buying opportunity for oil. Dollar index is at 94.55, up a little bit. I'd like to see it get higher. Gold is still grinding to the downside. Really nothing going on with gold. I did want to mention, though, did you all see, it was after the market, I read it this morning, and Apple just really went through the moon. They beat expectations yesterday after the close in the U.S. session. VIX is down 12.83. It's above 12. I'm happy with that. I don't expect it to stay up at 14 and 15 all the time, but the VIX is doing its thing. The ES is a down day yesterday, which really, I thought yesterday was going to be sort of like a neutral day. So I was really expecting an up day for the ES. So a little surprised this morning when I saw this that we have a red candle for today already. So yeah, down day for the ESs. And the euro is continuing to be, in my opinion, bearish. Take that green line, you got a nice down sloping trend line if we were to put a trend line on there. So we're still bearish on the euro. All right. So that's what's going on there. Let's hit it to the charts. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Aussie yen. Let's say this Aussie yen. I am really interested in this little bad boy. Woo-hoo. Come on. Yeah, I like this bounce here, and I'd like to see this head up. But this is really not the chart that I wanted, to be honest with you. Hold on a second, folks. Get this right here. Let me get this right. There we go. This is what I wanted to see. Okay. Top down. This is this here shows us going down, but I like that it's maintained the bounce from yesterday off of this 55 EMA with the 10 there. 4-hour chart, nice move to the upside, like this. Last 8 hours to the downside. And then you come over here to our Ikimoku chart, and it looks like it wants to bounce here. And it's bouncing at a level right about there. And if you look left of the chart, it's really in the middle of a bunch of candles, so it's not a really significant support line. But it looks like it's bouncing here. So this looks very bearish to me. If I look at this whole picture, this to me looks bearish. Other than the daily chart, this daily. Oh, that's a 1-hour chart. What happened to my? No, that's not. Sorry. Well, okay. So this daily chart is saying this looks like this might want to continue. It's going to come back down to this 55 today. But this 55, this 200 EMA is really sloped to the downside. Regular EMAs are just going sideways. So we'll just keep an eye on that as time goes on. All right, let's get to the charts. Here we go. All right, take a look at the euro. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I saw this late. This move now at a significant level, right? We got a confluence area here, right? We're at the bottom of this range. So what is it going to do? What is it going to do? We're gonna stay here, or we're gonna head it to the upside. Well, you know, this to me, you know, I would say this is a pretty good buying opportunity. You know, if you can get like 2 higher highs and higher lows, get above this 10 EMA here, I think this is a great buying opportunity. You're going to have a problem at 1700, especially with the 55 is going to be right on top of your candle there. Might be able to go out a little bit and then just take this all the way back up to 1750. This looks like a really nice buying opportunity. If it closes below this 200 EMA, all bets are off. If it closes below the 200 exponential moving average at any point, the long trade is off. We're back to selling, which is not a bad thing either. Take a look at this, my friends. Wide open space here. No Forex junk here. This, you know, either one of these trades looks pretty appetizing, either to the upside or to the downside. However, it looks to me this is going to bounce, or this is going to continue sideways, which will give us that L formation that we talked about. And this is just going to continue to the downside, right? So my good friend Chris would say alpha lower. And this can just go this way, and then just continue to the downside, which is fine. Either one of these trades looks really nice. Really, really nice. I don't see a lot happening here on this pound, really. It did take a move to the downside. But, you know, this happened, right? But, you know, yeah. I don't know why. I just do not like the looks of this. I just do not like the looks of this, folks. I don't know why. I don't know why I don't like the looks of this, but I don't like the looks of this. I'm bearish on this pair, and you all know that. We all have been bearish, right? Why not? I just don't know. This to me looks like this is saying, listen, I am going to turn around here, and we're going to go to the upside for a couple of days, And, this is what I'm saying. Maybe it'll come down to this 3,100 and just take the move to the upside here, right? This is what this. Look at this. Look at this support. This is pretty significant support. Looking left of the chart. And look at these wicks. I love watching these wicks. Anyhow, this looks. This to me looks like. You know what? We're gonna probably bounce here at this 31. 10 area, and then we're just going to take this and move it up and continue to the upside. So we'll see what happens here. I don't want to sell it here. This would have to break this to the downside. So you'd have to get below 3,100 before you're going to take a sell, right? So you're looking at 30.98, 30.90, somewhere in there. You take a sell opportunity. But I think this looks like this is going to come down. It's going to bounce. The other thing is, look at these exponential moving averages. They all have angle and separation here, right? All have angle and separation here, right? Boom, boom, angle and separation, right? Just continuing to to look to go lower. So yeah, so it's on the holding pattern. Aussie dollar. This thing just continues to take a beating, doesn't it? Poor thing. This was a nice little move here. Bounce off the 200, right? Really nice, really nice. However, you know what? I'm not selling until we get up here. Right? Why would you want to do anything else? Right? Boom. Right? We'll sell it there. Of course, we'll take profits up when it gets back to the 200. Somewhere about that area. Take some profits. That would be my trade plan. Do I want to take this to the upside? No, I don't want to take this to the upside. Too much Forex junk. You got the 55 and a 10 right here. It's really not. It just seems like it's gonna take a beating, or it's gonna collapse at this 55, and it's gonna just continue to the downside. And by the second or third time, it's eventually gonna break through this 200. It's one here, right? Bounce back up here. So maybe the third time I'm gonna get through that 200 and just continue to the downside. That's how I'm looking at it, like 2 days down the road, maybe 3 days down the road. That's how we see that happening. New Zealand dollar. What are we doing here? Well, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Really, I shouldn't say that, because to be honest with you, this is a nice sell opportunity here. We do have stuff left of the chart. I'd be a little bit concerned about that, but not too much. But look at this wide open space right here, folks. Nice wide open space. Down to the downside. This is either going to come back up to the 200, hit it, or it's going to come up to the 10 and continue to the downside. This looks to me like a great entry right here. This just looks like a beautiful, beautiful entry right here. Now, where are you going to put your stop? Well, you're going to have to put your stop at probably 68.20, 68.15, somewhere in here, like here. But we know that if this pops to 200 and you get it to your second candle, just get out of it, right? Just get out of it. Don't be testing this resistance line and wait for it to break that. Two candles, and if it's not working, just get out, right? This time of year, just get out. We can re-enter it, right? Take a 7 to 10 pip hit. Don't take a 30 pip hit, if it's breaking this 200. 200 is too significant, as we know in Forex or in any chart. The 200 exponential moving average is very powerful. So that's what's going on there. And I guess it's time. It's time. Let's take a look at our Ichimoku charts. Look at this euro. Yeah, bearish to the downside, outside the cloud. What's it going to do? What's it going to do? Move it over a little bit. This is through the cloud. It's retested it. It's down. Now it's sideways. Yep, this looks bearish to me, as we talked about. Great British Pound. What's Ichimoku saying about our pound? Yeah, bearish again, but this is out now. So, that's why I really like this. But look at this. 26 time periods behind. This line showing to the upside, and our future line shows it to go sideways. So interesting. Yeah, this can drop. This can drop. I would stick a horizontal line like at the bottom of this wick right here, and if it breaks that, just sell it. Because you do have a wide open space here, right? I don't think I want to wait for it to come all the way back up here and then sell it. I think it's going to come down before that. So this is another selling opportunity waiting. You see how one chart showed us earlier to really wait, and then this chart saying, well, you know what? Maybe we can squeeze in this a little bit and get into this trade. So I like it. I like it. This is the Kiwi with that data that came out. Their unemployment rate wasn't good. This decides to make the big move to the downside. This is another golden opportunity to sell this. Golden. Now, I know this is a news data candle, so I'm expecting it to pull back, right? It's a data candle. It always normally will come back to the mean. So I'm expecting this to pull back, you know, and then we can just continue to sell this. But this is a selling opportunity here on the Kiwi. All righty? Now, interesting to say, we talk about the Aussie. This is now inside the cloud. This, to me, this is going to come out of this here. This could be a buying opportunity, but you're going to get in this and say 74.25 or 30, and at 74.40, you got some significant resistance. I don't know if I would enter that trade. I'd have to really look at that pretty hard on a couple of time frames and make sure this looks good. To me, I think I'd wait for it to get to resistance and sell it. I don't like this buying if this breaks through the cloud. And that's a big if. Is it going to break through the cloud? It's got to break and close outside the cloud. So we'll see what happens. It's something good and interesting to watch. Traders, that's going to do it for me on a Wednesday. This week has flown by, hasn't it? It's a Wednesday already. Dollar index continues to stay on this platform, 94.33. Traders, again, thank you so much for being with me. Always remember to trade smart, not hard. We will see you tomorrow morning, being a Thursday, August 2nd. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Traders, take care. Have a great trading day. Again, have some fun. Have a great trading day. See you, my friends. Bye-bye.